Welcome back to this year's Run for the Money Telethon. It's a wonderful day out here with lots of things happening. And of course, we're joined here by Dale and Donald, who are, looks like they were probably out there watching the softball game. Lots going on. Frank, isn't this amazing, the stuff that's going on today?
You know, it truly is, because this isn't the first telethon, and you'd think it would be with all the excitement, with all the enthusiasm, right? I mean, we've been at this for years, and yet we all still find a way to come together and you know, make it work. It's really cool. Let me ask, this is a very hot Florida day. What's today been like at the telethon? What's been going on?
It's been hot. Let me tell you, these runners, of course, now have been going from this morning. Of course, they had this long, but when we had the walk a mile,
okay,
that was like they started getting out in the heat around 10:30. Okay?
Wow.
And then around 11 o'clock, they're doing this mile. And so when they finished that, we got kind of a tent, but they had to wait for the runners to come in. They're hot, you know. And what I told them is, I said, guys, I said, you think you have it bad? You could be one of those runners this.
You're absolutely correct. You know, today was a farmer's market Saturday in downtown Everest. We normally have a great turnout, but it was very quiet, and that's because the Key Telethon. No, seriously.
Sorry.
The Key Telethon was good. It's all good. People were gravitating to support what goes on right here in Lecanto, and it's just a wonderful thing.
Well, you know, a lot of people ask us, why in the world do you pick right in the center of July, the hottest day, you know, everything, and it's all done for a reason, and it's not supposed to be easy. It is supposed to be difficult, because when Chet did the first run, which is what, 1976?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it was to show, to symbolize what these clients go through every minute of every day.
Good point, good point. Nothing good comes easy, and there's a lot of truth in that. When you work hard to build something, it even has lasting and more value. And I think that's exactly what you guys were thinking, and you're achieving that. And it really is a wonderful testament.
The runners will tell us, people will, you know, will come by on cars and everything, and of course there's that long trip down 19, and they'll say like, what are you doing? You know? And they actually have signs, and that they have things that they hand out, and people realize, you know, what that symbolizes and everything. And we're running for the key, and running for the key has become just in itself just a very important statement.
Oh yeah, run for the money now. Everyone knows what it is. I mean, the first few years, you had to sit there and start to explain, you know, why we're running for the money and who's running for the money and where they're running from. Yeah. But now, it's pretty much commonplace.
And it's part of our community. And again, it's one of these things that, darn, doesn't it make you proud?
Yeah.
You know?
We got to make it work.
Right. I mean, but just to look at people like these two guys and say, this is what we're doing it for, you know. And Frank, you know.
And these guys are great. Look at this. They came out. I mean, they're decked out in their attire. They're ready to be. You're the man. You're ready to be part of this. It's all Key Center, and it's what we're here to do.
Yes. And the things that they can teach us, and the things that are so beautiful about them, and I think they teach us every day, but especially this week and on the telethon, we can say, you know, what special people they are, and why it is worth all of this time and all of that heat and all of that running to say, you know, we need to do this and make it good, you know. And I think too, you've seen so much of it that happens in Inverness with, you know.
Well, Inverness brings it home for us. I bet. Because the key clients in downtown Inverness are part of society. You know, they work there, they shop there, they interact there, and it's wonderful to see all of that happening, which is an outreach program of this wonderful facility right here.
It says a lot for Inverness too, because I think they have embraced them.
We have embraced it.
Really be proud of that.
We have embraced it, and you know, Inverness is one place where we're a welcoming city. We've always been that way. Welcome me. And yet, it's what makes things work. You have to do that. You have to be open. Yeah,
and I think that's the lesson too that we learn at the Key is opening those doors and accepting that. And once you say, wow, everything doesn't have to look perfect or act perfect to still be beautiful.
It is beautiful, and beauty and love is where it starts, and that's what today is about.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not running for the money. I'm beyond those years. However,
how come you're not out there?
I'm not out there. But we're really watching people come together, watching new faces come forward. We're not at a loss for people to help. It's just a wonderful testament to Citrus County saying, we recognize the Key, we recognize the people who need help, and we want to do our part. And that's why today's telethon takes place. So dial, pick the phone up. No donation is too small. We're looking forward to hearing from you, and we welcome you coming into this whole wonderful establishment.
Right. That number is 527-2341. And just keep on calling. We also have this hour, if you've been watching every hour, we have a gift for the first person to call in with a $50 donation. And for this hour, it is a commemorative Civil War stamp collection. And we'll show that probably the next break. It's very, very nice. So for the first person that calls in with that $50 donation, they'll be able to get that. We will have, as we have been, hey, the phones are ringing. Let's cheer for those phones. Go, yay! We will be having more entertainment, but also what we will be having is more informative videos for you. And I think the people that this is fun and this is exciting, but it's also informative.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people who developmental disabilities is a confusing, they don't understand it. They don't know what the limitations are. They don't know what the possibilities are. And I think that's the key to it. So please stay tuned here and watch all of these and understand that message that will be coming through with all of the telethon and what we're bringing to you. And when that message hits you, and we know it will, then call up and make those pledges and make those funds free. This is exciting. You got a great team over there working.
We really do.
Sonny's calling them in because we're hearing the phones ring.
Let me tell you, the A team is right there.
All right.
Ready to listen, pick up those phones, ready to handle your call.
We do have a new total, okay? We are now at $178,000 and $750. Yes! Woo! So this is great. And Frank, can you read there what this video coming up is going to be?
This video is Adopt a Highway project, and we're going to gain some information about that program, and it's another wonderful thing that takes place in Citrus County.
Okay.